utility function doesn't just, so it's cheating to say it's just taste. Because in fact, taste is only one thing. They care about health, they care about calories, they care about cost of ingredients. But the beverage companies didn't think that way. They try to get to the top of the taste curve because they're constantly doing blind tastings as opposed to the top of the utility curve. And that's one reason that led them all to make beverages that are too sweet. So again, basic economics. Alkey and Allen theorem says you should use high quality ingredients. The envelope theorem says you should be to the left of maximizing taste. You should be less sweet than the optimal tasting beverage. Please.
You make the assumption that taste is a function of sugar.
It's
Why not be a function of best quality tea?
but I've already picked my tea. Now that I've got my tea, I have to decide how sweet to be. Right? That is I have to make that decision, yes? And so at some point, when I'm choosing that, I've got all the packages, I have to say, well, do I want a little less sweet or a little more sweet? And the answer is I want it a little less sweet. Please?
Something. Weren't you afraid that the people are used to drink sugar tea?
Yes?
So
What I call liquid candy.
right. So the taste of your tea needs to be a bit similar with the tea that the customers are used to drinking.
So this was a mistake that we made, and it turned out that our customers did not drink Snapple, did not drink Arizona, and they were very happy having something that was quite far away.
Okay.
The person who was not so happy was the guy who worked in the store, the guy who stocked the shelves. That person was a person who drank Coca-Cola, who drank Snapple, who drank Arizona, and they hated our product. And they so much disliked it, they couldn't even imagine anyone else would like it.
All right.
And so the challenge was we ultimately don't get to sell to Alina. We need to sell to the person who's buying products for her, and we had to get through that individual. And so while our first products were 9 and 17 calories, ultimately we moved to 30. And we moved to 30 because that was the person who was buying the teas still didn't like it, but they could imagine somebody else would.
Okay. And I have a second question. Why did you want to maximize your taste?
I don't. I said I don't want to maximize taste.
Yeah, theoretically. In the beginning, when you already had the best tea.
I had the best tea, but I have to choose how sweet I want to make the tea. So this is our friend's question here. That is, one view is I'm going to sell, well, I have to say, do I sell it unsweetened? Do I put in 2 grams of sugar, 5 grams of sugar? There's some amount of sugar I'm going to want to put in there.
But isn't it a bit independent, those two, the taste and the amount of sugar you put in?
Well, now I'm not sure I'm following. That is, I found these really great tea leaves. I found this perfect green tea to make my Moroccan mint tea.
All right.
Now, how much honey? I know I have to put some honey in, otherwise it's not Moroccan mint tea.
Okay, but you already had the